Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. You are all welcome to Nurul Haya Institute where we teach about Ar-Ruqya Ash-Shar'iyya. Inshallah, in today's class, we will be discussing about the Quran as a cure for all types of illnesses and how we can apply Quran to cure our illnesses. For the sake of Allah, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell so you won't miss any of these classes. Welcome back to Nurul Haya Ruqya Shari'iyya service. Daily Quran is a cure for every types of illnesses such as physical illness, psychological illness, spiritual illness, and heart illness. Almighty Allah described the Quran as a cure for all types of illnesses in suratul Yunus verse 57. Almighty Allah said, Ya ayyuhan nasu, qad ja'atkum maw'izatun min rabbikum wa shifa'un liman fis sudur wa hudan wa rahmatun lil mu'minin. O mankind, there has come to you an advice from your Lord and a cure for the ailments of your hearts and guidance and mercy for the believers. In this verse, Almighty Allah described the Holy Quran as a cure for all types of illnesses. Many people believe that Quran is only beneficial when dealing with spiritual illness, but this is totally wrong. The Holy Quran is the most complete cure for all types of illness. It was stated in the Hadith that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his companion usually use Quran to cure all types of illness. If the glorious Quran is not beneficial for these illnesses, they won't bother themselves reciting it or their patients. Though there are other healing methods which people apply when treating their illness. This method include medical treatments, natural remedies, and traditional healing practices. All these healing methods has their own specialty. Medical treatment focuses on physical and psychological illnesses, while natural remedies and traditional healing practices address physical, psychological, and spiritual illness. However, the glorious Quran is a cure for all types of illnesses, including heart disease, such as hatred, envy, and ignorance. There are many hadiths of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that contains trustworthy stories about how he and his companion treated all kinds of illness using the glorious Quran, such as the hadith narrated by Abu Sa'id al-Khudri radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. He said,
One day, some of Prophet Muhammad's companions were on a journey in the desert. They were tired and thirsty when they came across a tribe of Arabs who had water and shelter. Prophet Muhammad's companions asked the tribe to accommodate them for a while, so they could later continue their journey. However, the tribe refused to accommodate the companions of Prophet Muhammad. Suddenly, a scorpion bites the chief of the tribe, and despite their best efforts, they couldn't save him from the pain of the sting. The tribe asked Prophet Muhammad's companions if anyone among them know how to cure their chief. Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, which is among the companions of Prophet Muhammad, replied, I can cure him, but there is a condition. The tribe asked Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, what is the condition? And Abu Sa'id al-Khudri replied, you must give us a flock of sheep. The tribe agreed to this condition, and Abu Sa'id al-Khudri recited suratul fathia over their sheep. To everyone's surprise, the sheep suddenly stood up as if he had never been bitten by a scorpion. The tribe thanked Prophet Muhammad's companions and gave them 30 sheep and milk as they agreed. The remaining Sahaba told Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, let's divide this sheep among us. But Abu Sa'id al-Khudri refused. He said, we won't divide it until we ask Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, if it was lawful or not. So they went home, and when they arrived, Abu Sa'id al-Khudri narrated everything that happened in the journey to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Prophet Muhammad was amazed, and he asked Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, how do you know suratul fathia is a cure? And Prophet Muhammad told them that it was lawful, and he ordered them to share the sheep among them, and he asked them to assign a share for him as well.
this is a reliable proof that the Quran is not just limited to spiritual illness, but it is also beneficial for physical illness. It was also said in another hadith narrated by Khadija ibn Salt, who narrated from his paternal uncle, Alaqat ibn Suhar. He said, one day, his uncle, Alaqat ibn Suhar,
Came to visit Prophet Muhammad in order to accept Islam. So on his way going back home, he came across a tribe which one among them is afflicted by insanity. So the members of that tribe said to Alaqat ibn Suhar, we were informed that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, have came with many good things, such as the cure in the Quran, healing and mercy. So the members of the tribe asked Alaqat ibn Suhar, do you have a medicine or a ruqya you can recite on our brother who is afflicted by insanity in order to cure him? Alaqat ibn Suhar replied, he said, yes, I have a ruqya I can recite on him. So they brought the madman who is afflicted by insanity, and he was chained with iron. And Alaqat ibn Suhar recited suratul fathia on the madman. As he recited, the madman was cured, and he stood up as if he was free from a bond. So the tribe gave Alaqat ibn Suhar 100 sheep regarding what he did for them. And Alaqat ibn Suhar went back to Prophet Muhammad, and he asked Prophet Muhammad if the 100 sheep are lawful for him to take. And Prophet Muhammad asked Alaqat ibn Suhar, is it only Surah Fathia you recited on the madman? And Alaqat ibn Suhar replied, he said, yes, it was only Surah Fathia I recited on him. Then Prophet Muhammad said to Alaqat ibn Suhar, take the sheep. I, Prophet Muhammad, take an oath by my life. There are many people who take wages with unlawful ruqya, but you, Alaqat ibn Suhar, you have taken it by a lawful ruqya.
All these references from the Hadith of Prophet Muhammad that contains trustworthy stories about how he and his companion usually use Quran to cure all types of illness emphasizes that the Quran is a cure for all types of illness without any exception. Though the scientists discovered that there are some diseases that has no cure, such as AIDS, HIV, and COVID-19. But to be sincere, Almighty Allah did not send down any disease to the world without sending a cure for it. It was said in an hadith of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, which is narrated by Ibn Mas'ud. He said, Ma anzalallahu da illa qad anzalallahu shifa. Alimahu man alimahu wa jahilahu man jahilahu. Almighty Allah did not send down a disease to the world without appointing a cure for it. Who knows it, know it, and who is an ignorant of it remains an ignorant of it. This hadith make it clear to us that every disease has its own cure, but not everyone who knows it. Those that knows it, and those who are an ignorant of it remains ignorant of it. So a believer has to believe that every disease has its own cure, and applying the glorious Quran is the best way to cure any disease. There are some patients who were told by the doctor that they have no cure for their disease. Most of these patients have lost hope because they have tried all possible treatments, both natural remedies and medical treatments, but none of them have worked out. They have traveled to different countries, but they find no cure for their illness. They have consulted many doctors, but none of them can help them. But when they turned to the real cure, which is the glorious Quran, Almighty Allah cured their disease and they became healthy. However, one is the best remedy we can apply when treating our illness, and the glorious Quran is a cure for every types of illness. There are a lot of Muslims who complain that they couldn't see changes after applying Quran as a cure. This may be because they don't apply the glorious Quran in a proper method, neglecting the conditions which are compiled by Islamic scholars. Islamic scholars has compiled 3 conditions which a Muslim has to fulfill before applying the glorious Quran as a cure. Firstly, a Muslim has to believe that the glorious Quran is a cure without doubting it. And secondly, a Muslim has to rely on Almighty Allah and believe that Almighty Allah will surely grant him a cure. And thirdly, a Muslim has to be patient and be optimistic until he feels healthy. These are the conditions which a Muslim has to fulfill before applying the glorious Quran as a cure. I hope I have tried my possible best to convince you, but not to confuse you, that the Quran is a cure for every types of illness. Inshallah, this is where we will stop today's class. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell so you won't miss any of these classes. Barakallahu fikum. Muassalam.